All right, guys, this is Liza's last ride with me. She's ready. She's ready, and I wanted to keep her, but I'm accepting that she's got a new home. So I'm getting on the road. I'll get you guys at the gas station.
I got Liza and Kino.
Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby. Come here, baby girl. Say bye to the street. Say bye to everybody. Over here being nosy. All right, I gotta go get some gas. Girl, I need you to back up. This girl is using me as a step stool. I gotta go. Hey, baby girl. You wanna say bye? You don't wanna say bye? Tail just a wagging. You ready for mama? You're gonna have a new mama. Come here. Hey, baby boy. He gonna be jelly just a little bit. It's okay. Baby girl, she about to go. No last words. You just want to feel the sun. We're 5 minutes from dropping her off, and I don't know which mic this is going to be using. Let me turn off my air just in case it is the other one. Get down, buddy. Get down. Yeah, pick a side. Anyway, she gonna follow him. I don't have the fancy beds in the back because we just grabbed the car to come out here. I thought I grabbed the bag with her foster stuff in there, and I did not. I grabbed it, and then I went to grab their leashes, and I think I put it down. And I did that last time too. So I foster with them. This is the second time. I'm gonna continue to foster with them. I think I'm gonna just tell them I'll be back, or keep it until the next foster, which will be next year. Key and I, sit down. Training, and now he lays down because he's in the car. We got a spot right in the front, actually, thankfully. Yay! We're dropping off baby girl Liza. They always get super excited because they can smell the other dogs. Look at her, she ready. You ready, baby girl? You ready, baby girl? This is my last cuddle with her. I have how much time? Oh no, I think it is time. Let me see. Can I check? I think it is time because we had like 5 minutes. So I gotta run inside. Why did my camera do that? That was weird. I gotta run inside with baby girl Liza because her family is waiting and they are excited. I got her fur refreshed. She had a bath this morning and a good rinse down. See how she's shedding. Keena's gonna try to follow me, so I gotta do this without the camera. But yeah, we're gonna miss you, baby girl Liza. You didn't even get to say hi to the streets. You don't wanna, she don't wanna say bye. She's like, I'll be back. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, Liza's gone. She's adopted. Kenai is sniffing me intently, and he wants his cuddle time real quick. So we're gonna give him his cuddle time. I'm actually super happy for the couples that's getting her. And they said that I could see her anytime, so we're gonna have puppy play dates at some point. I gave them the leash that I came with because I forgot the adoption leash, and I saw the leash that they brought too, and I don't know. She needs a meaty leash, so it worked out. Man, okay. I'm gonna, Kenai is fully in my lap here. I'm gonna talk about this when I get home. Man, I'm actually really happy. I'm gonna keep fostering. I thought I wasn't gonna keep fostering because I had all these emotions before, and I'll talk about them again when I get home. But like, that felt really good. A forever home was found for a foster doggy. And I'm so proud of her progress from when I got her to when, like, they just came to, like, adopt her. Nothing but proper timing. I started to get attached to her and then got the call that there was a dog. But, yeah, all that's done now. We'll have doggy dates. It'll be great. I've got a community we're building here. So, Kenai, I gotta drive. I've been talking for a minute and a half. Look at you. He's looking for her. So, did she pull off yet? I don't know if they pulled off yet. I'm trying to wait because even Liza, like, I had to pretend like I was walking with them and then walk back so I could get inside and ask more questions. Because she thought she was going with me too. Like, no, baby girl, you got a home and you got some people who are gonna be really good to you. So. Man, I can't cry because I'm actually really happy now. I was crying before. My boy is look at his fish. What do you want to do, buddy? You just want to be nosy? I gotta get home. You don't care that I gotta get home. Leans more into it. Fine. It's okay. We're just gonna exist here for a minute. I'll see you guys at home. I kind of already filmed this video, but I'm filming it again. I'm just resting before work and realized I didn't really hit the points that I wanted to hit. So we're home, we're chilling. You can see my eyes, I'm just tired. Oof. Okay, so fostering, right? It's something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I finally got the space and the schedule where I could do it, I think. I wanted to have a dog in general, like as a kid. Like, you know, most kids want a pet. But we were military, and my family didn't want to put an animal through that transition lifestyle that we had. We moved every 2 years and far sometimes. So I get it, but now that I'm an adult and I'm able to have my own space and I had a lot of quiet time and a lot of feelings I had to process, it was nice to have an animal here to kind of help me cope and like adjust and, you know, heal and grow some and mature, because raising a puppy is interesting. So anyway, once he got of age, I started seeing like the radio station. They would talk about fostering dogs or adoptions. I found a family friend had alarms about to go off because I was supposed to take a nap, and I realized I was going to edit instead for 20 minutes. So what was I saying? Oh, the radio station, they were talking about fostering, but it worked out. A family friend had selling puppies, so that's how I got my dog. And then I waited until he got old enough where I noticed that he's getting used to being an only dog, and I want him very well versed. I grew up very well versed. I traveled around. He's in the car with me all the time when I go up and down the coast. But he's used to just me. And so some of his training would start to slack, and some of, like, you know, only child syndrome would kick in. I grew up with a sister, so we have our own personalities. There's an only child syndrome, and there's the kids in big families. I want a big family, but that's beside the point. With him, it made sense to foster. So I got some more information from the people at the radio station who work with them, and I got to talk to and put an application in to become a foster mom. The first foster I did happened really quickly. So I had Malusi. She's another pitty. I don't know if I have footage of her, and I'll probably not have the time to put the clips in here. So you guys will just have the clips I had for saying goodbye for this time. And if we do another video, I'll go back through my phone and find the other clips. But like I said, time. I say a lot. I cut them out so you guys don't see it, but I'm going to leave it in this one because of time. Anyway, the one with Malusi didn't work out. She was too aggressive for Kenai. And like, even when we did the meeting, they do like a dog so we could see if they're compatible. They didn't really get along. And I just assumed that it was Kenai because at his year, which is about when I got Malusi, no other female dogs liked him ever. Like, we would walk past some, I would try to get him socialized. The other owner's okay with it, and then he's just too much of a boy. He doesn't know what to do with himself, and there was no way for me to develop that in him, if that makes sense. So I thought that's how it was going to be, and when I got Malusi, I just couldn't do it. She was fighting with him, legit dog fights. I had never seen him in a dog fight before. I didn't even know if he was capable to. He was defending himself and defending me because he thought she was attacking me the first time. No, she was attacking him. He was antagonizing her. I let that slide because he needed to learn the boundary. Like I said, no other girl had liked him, and it wasn't clicking for him. He's still a baby. And the second fight was unsolicited, so I had to take her back. I couldn't do it anymore. I wanted to, but I couldn't handle that. And then I had a new schedule coming up with my classes and travel. It just was going to be a lot, so I had to give her back. When I got back from travel, and I think I thought I was used to my school schedule. It hadn't gotten intense yet. I went back up there and I said, hey, I'm ready to reapproach. Let's do a different dog. And so we did, and I think they learned from that and maybe some other experiences where if they just didn't get along at all, that's okay. So I went in there. They had 2 dogs, and it was between Liza and this boy dog, and I don't remember his name. Started with a B. Anyway, they were both pitties. One was shorter and stockier and a little bit older. I think he was 2. And the other one was Liza, and she's about a year. And she seems really chill, and she's really lanky. And so I got to meet both of them. I had a really cute interaction with both of them. But as they were putting Liza back, so we did the boy first, and then I did Liza's meet and greet for me. When they were putting Liza back in the crate, the boy like started snapping at her through the crate, and her crate was right next to his. So they were like, you see how he just did that? I saw something. I saw she like reacted. I didn't see what got her, jumping that way. And they were like, oh, well, we don't want or recommend that he's fostering with you because I have a dog. So if he reacted that way to another dog right there, he might be like that, and you don't want that. And that's kind of what I experienced the first time. So I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm not going to try that. But I'm letting you know, no girl dog that's met him gets along with him. So if this doesn't work, it's okay. I'll just come back another time. And they were like, it's fine. Let's just try it. Right. So I get them outside, and we're going to this dog park. They have on site for what they call a dog. And Key and I don't know what to do, because I hide in the beginning because he's trained. So I hide in the beginning, and then I let him try to get at her to play. This is how he tries to show that he wants to play. He's too aggressive. He doesn't know. And he's a pity. They do that. And she's looking at him, and she's turning around, and she's walking away. And so I pop up. He calms down, and he sits down, and he's like looking at her, looking around, whatever. Like just playing it cool. And anyway, they're like, oh, he's calming down a lot. I'm like, yeah, that's because he sees me and he knows better. So they let them both loose. And at first he's coming on too strong. And then she's like, oh, wait, I want to play. Yeah, let me play. Yeah, we can play. And so then you see them running together around the dog park. Again, I have some clips. I got to go look for them. But it was so cute. And they were like two tails, had white tips on their tails, going right next to each other in circles around the park and looking like they were on a little date. And we're like, you know what? This might work. Flash forward, a lot of adjustments. Dogs, you have to show them who's alpha. So there was that adjustment in the beginning. And then once she recognized, like, hey, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm like, she already was super lovey-dovey, whatever the word is. But she was bleh. It took a minute to adjust. That's all I'm gonna say. She got loose from me on a leash and freaked me out. Thankfully, traffic stopped. She's a pull dog. So I had to always wrap the harness with her. She likes to just pick anything up off the ground. There was a dead squirrel. I didn't realize what was going on. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Leave it alone. So that was one thing. She ate a toy. I don't even have a picture. I wish I asked the vet for a picture. I had to take her to an evet. Thankfully, fostering, this shelter takes care of the doctor's visits for you. So I had to take her to an evet, all that. So I said so a lot too. I'm not editing this. There were a lot of adjustments and a lot of experiences that I don't regret. And in the end of the day, I got her like right when she was on the cusp of, not going to say not being trainable, but relaxing. Like puppies hit a stage when they finally chill out. They're still pups, they still play, but it's not constant. And she was finally hitting that stage so that I didn't have to worry about her whining, barking, that like acting like a puppy. And then we would snuggle because I was getting more comfortable with her around here. I had to get her housebroken. And that took a minute. I was tired to pee, but at least she didn't pee on carpet. She peed on like linoleum and anyway, all that passed and we were finally getting comfortable, and I would like snuggle to take naps with her and both dogs. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet, so cute having both dogs snuggle. I randomly get a call. I was taking a nap after work on Sunday from the lady that's the foster thing, and she was like, hey, so you have a dog today at 1:30. That was my second timer, so I gotta make this quick. But anyway, she was like, oh, you have a dog at 1:30? And I'm like, what do you mean 1:30? What time is it now? Like, I'm still waking up. It's 2:00. Nobody told me I have a dog at no 1:30 and it's 2:00 now. Oh, well, we can reschedule X, Y, and Z. I said, nobody called me. Nobody sent me a text. No, nothing. So why was I expected to be somewhere and I wasn't communicated with? Even today, the shelter didn't contact me. So I was irritated because I'm like, you're telling me now I finally got comfortable with this dog. I was considering adopting her, and now she has an adoption family on the way to get her. Nobody told me. Nobody prepared me. I just woke up to this. So I go, and they were like, we can reschedule. I'm like, just reschedule it for like an hour from now because I'm not leaving the house before 2:30. there's no way. Like, I woke up, I ran to the shower, I got her together. There's stuff I got to do to get out of the house with 2 dogs. It's like kids. Don't just expect to be able to just walk out the door. So we get there, and I tell the lady, like, hey, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Nobody called me. Nobody told me there was anything scheduled, X, Y, and Z. I called them, and I'm sorry, I said that backwards. The reach out lady called me first, then front desk called me, like, as I was getting ready to leave. And I was like, look, I already scheduled for 3. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you guys didn't contact me. Like I said, they still didn't contact me for today. I'm not stressing it. When I got there that day, I was like, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Like I said, nobody let me know that this was a thing. And I'm very unprepared because I was literally considering adopting her. And I got connected and attached, and she's been doing really well with my dog, and I love their chemistry and all that. And she's a great dog. And, she's understood. And she was like, well, if you want to adopt her, I said, no, because a second dog's expenses is second dog's expenses versus just one dog. And it's not that much for me. So if she can have a home that's ready for her now, that'd be great. I was just waiting because I hadn't started at the casino yet either. I was just waiting to see how things would adjust. That's all. And yeah, I got her contact information. We did a dog with their dog, and it went very well. I skipped the unsuccessful dog. That dog was trying to do too much with Liza. So I didn't feel comfortable with that. And they were just like, that's no, because if they're not watching, then she's going to be aggressively approached is the word I'm going to use. But I think you guys can imagine what I mean. And I should let that lady know because I got her contact information. But this other dog, it worked out really well. The owner, she seemed really cool. She was just looking at timeline so she can work out things before the holidays. And I as well, because I couldn't have her over the holidays. There's too much stuff going on and I got to make arrangements. So they picked a day. We were in communication. Every now and then, the new the adoption mommy, she would text me and be like, hey, how's Liza doing? Oh, okay, does she like X, Y, and Z? Da, 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 da. And I got more comfortable just remembering to send things. That's something I have to get used to. So like, I learned she likes sweet potatoes. I assumed they liked it, but I didn't expect her to so aggressively eat them. So that was fun. And I would randomly throw them stuff from the kitchen that they weren't allergic to. Stuff like that I tried to remember to share. And yeah, I didn't say too much about the rest of that. Okay, so to finish up, we got like 2 more minutes. I think I'm going to talk. Today was interesting. I did cry a little bit from after that first dog because I already knew. I noticed things like if there's too much traffic on the way to something, it's either a distraction or it's not meant to be. And with the last the dog meet or whatever, with the aggressive dog, there was traffic the whole way. And I kept thinking it was the last time I was going to be bringing Liza to the place. And then I got there and I was like, oh, great. I got a little bit more time, right? This time when I got that unexpected call, I just felt it that that's the family she's going to. And it sucked for a second. And then I got really happy because it's like, that's the whole point of fostering. As a foster parent, for dogs, you're taking a shelter dog, you're getting it comfortable in a home environment, ideally something stable, so that someone who's able to take them on for a lifetime of the animal can. They don't have that transition of a dog fresh out the shelter. I thought Malusi would calm down. She never did. And I didn't have long enough to really work with her. But Liza did. Liza gravitated to me. That part was easy. Crate training wasn't hard because, shelter life. But certain things like her aggressive behavior towards food was a big deal to me in the beginning. And her aggressive behavior towards water and possessiveness because she wanted her things. Those were things we really worked on. And by the time she got an adoption family, I'm so proud of her. By the time she got her adoption family, everything was kind of smooth, at least to my lifestyle. Besides her eating that toy, everything else was pretty minor, and just like behavioral things that I think someone would consider. Like with Kenai, I'm, as much as I would love to have him for his entire life, if I choose a lifestyle that has me moving around and I can't bring him with me, then I want to make sure that I prepare him to be in any kind of environment. So I did my best to desensitize him to a lot from when I got him in a safe way. Like the marching bands, had him right there with me in front of NSU's marching bands. Behold, the green and gold is loud. And as a baby, he couldn't handle it. And then the exact same band passed by us this past summer. I think it was the Memorial Day parade. And he walked over them. He just wanted to go watch them. And he was so happy. And I was so proud because like 8 months before, you're sitting over here clawing my back to get away from them. And now you're walking to them. So yeah, I took and I take, because I'm going to continue to fostering like I took raising Kenai. Like I want to prepare you for whatever environment you're going to be in. I need you to know that your owner or whoever is in charge of you is whatever, they're your leader. Most people who already know dogs know this already. I never grew up with dogs, so this is like a new experience to me, and it's a lot of fun. And I highly recommend it. I almost foster failed, and I will probably continue to almost foster fail, but I think that it'll get easier to let them go the more I do it, I think. Because I really do think this is something important, and the shelters really need help. They're over capacity. I'm one person, one dog at a time. People take cats, people take dogs, people take puppies. But yeah, this is my, what would you call this? PSA, advertisement, whatever, to being a foster mom. It's so rewarding. It's so much fun. Like I said, I'll find the footage. It is challenging. It will challenge you, your everything, but it's a rewarding challenge. And in the end, Liza got a really good family. I'm really happy for her. And she's a really cool dog. And it's just good to see that she's not going to be in that place. Like, and it's not a bad place. It's just, oh my gosh. I can't imagine life like that, you know? Yeah. Check out your local shelter. Mine is Norfolk Animal Care and Adoption Center. And they're down in Norfolk, not far from where Military Circle used to be. And if you just look on their website, you can find an animal you can adopt or you can foster. Fostering, if I'm not mistaken, is 3 months. If you need anything, the shelter has. I have my crate, so I'm fine with just separating the two of them so that they can get used to each other. But I do usually ask for like a food bowl. I use old blankets, so I'm not really worried about that. But they have everything you need. The food, I ask for food, especially food, because food is expensive. So they'll give you big bags of food for a certain amount of time, so you don't have to keep coming back and forth to them to get food. Excuse me. And if you end up really liking the dog, you can foster to adopt. That is a process. I'm just a normal foster, and I drop them back if I have to go out of town, because you can't take them out of town with you, like out of the state. I think that's all the information I have for you. Go check out the website. I got to go get ready for work.